Hey, what's up guys, it's me again and welcome back to my channel. Today I am back with a new story. The name of the story is What If Naruto Made a Harem of Strong Women? And yeah guys, it is an unscripted story and my own idea. Now before continuing this, I was reading a few fan fictions on, Naruto X Harem, and I kind of thought of this. And I hope you guys enjoy this one, and if you do, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel, and follow me on my Polo Uchiha channel as well. I uploaded a two-part series that is completed now that you can go and check out today. What if Naruto chose to be a scientist? In my opinion, it's quite nice if you haven't checked it out, and sorry for not uploading for the past 3 days. I know I've been lazy, but for the first 2 days I was sick, and yesterday I was just being lazy. So yeah, I apologize for that. And now I'm gonna try my best to not take a single day off from both channels. Fingers crossed, ears open, and if you have any suggestions, recommendations, or comments to leave in the comment section, you can do so. Without any further ado, let's begin with our today's story. Our story begins in Konoha Gakure no Sato, 13 years after the QB attack. As we go towards the hospital room of Konoha, where we see, laying next to a window side bed, was a bandaged up Naruto Uzumaki as he has woken up. His vision was a bit blurry, but he began to remember how he got here. It was a blurry vision, but he saw Sasuke and himself fighting at the Valley of the End, and him almost dying, and then passing out. He saw vivid motions of his eyes opening while he was moving, being carried by someone. Someone who told him that everything was going to be fine, he was gonna be okay, trying to keep him awake. And then he remembered darkness, and now he was here. And that is when we see the door slid open, and in came Tsunade. Well, good to see that you're awake, kid. You gave us a damn scare, you know that? Said Tsunade with a smile on her face. Ba-chan, I'm back. Of course you are. Why wouldn't you be? What about Sasuke? As Tsunade's smile was soft, but her expression was hard. You don't need to worry about him. He escaped, but we are working on getting him back. I failed. You did not fail, Naruto. You tried your best. I made sure the council realized that. You don't need to worry about anything. I see. But I made a promise to Sakura-chan that I would bring him back. You don't need to worry about her. She realizes that Sasuke is the one who defected. You tried your best alongside many others. What happened to the rest? Are they okay? They got injured bad. Choji especially. He was in a critical state. It's all my fault. I should have been stronger. If only I was a little bit stronger, this would have not happened. Then let us correct that, kid, said another voice as Naruto's neck snapped to the other side, because right outside of the window was standing Jiraiya with arms folded and a goofy grin plastered on his face. Erosani, what are you doing here? As Jiraiya grumbled, Oi, stop calling me that. I'm gonna be taking you in as an apprentice, so you better behave and call me sensei. As Naruto smirked, I'll call you whatever I want to call you. As Tsunade then said, seriously, Jiraiya, make sure you teach him and teach him well. Wait, what? You're serious? Of course I am, kid. I told you that once the shooting exams are over, how about you and I go and train on a training trip? But I thought you were only joking. No, I was serious. Half of it maybe, I was serious, but now I'm completely serious because I know that you need a proper training. And I see potential in you, kid. What do you say? As Naruto looked towards Tsunade, it will be good for you. You learn a lot from him. This fool, even though he's a perverted idiot, he is quite strong in his own right. He will help you train. So what do you say, kid? Said Jiraiya with a smile on his face. As Naruto smirked, you already know the answer to that, old man. I'm ready. And so, after that, Naruto recovered within a week, and both Jiraiya and Naruto were on their way to begin his journey and training. But what Naruto or Tsunade or anyone else did not anticipate it was that Jiraiya would be able to bring out Naruto's true potential and a hidden secret at that. Now we have a time skip. Time skip of 3 years later, as now we see Naruto and Jiraiya returning and standing in front of the gates from where they have left. Naruto was taller as well as much more leaner and stronger, wearing the same orange jumpsuit as before. So what do you think, old man? Old man my ass. If I would have known that you would be this good, I would have not taken you with me, kid. You're dangerous. Is the old man scared? No, if anything, I'm proud and jealous. Because you just bagged the Mizukage. Hey, keep it on a low, okay, old man? I don't want anyone to know about that yet. Why? If I would have been the one, I would have been boasting about it everywhere. Jeez, old man, can't you see that Mayta doesn't want us to be known yet? She's self-conscious, you know? As Jiraiya sighed, realizing that his student, as much as he was a playboy, he was also the caring type, like his father. Fine, kid. I'll leave it that to you. And so, once they returned, they went straight towards the Hokage office, because Naruto was mature, not an idiot like before, that he went and declared to the village that he was back. And once he arrived inside the office, Naruto immediately went towards Tsunade, grabbed her hand and kissed it, and looked towards. As from behind her ear, he brought out a flower. What do you say, Hime? How about you and me go for a dinner date, and let us discuss about our future? Tsunade first of all bonked him on the head, causing him to go throughout the table, and then she demanded, "Who the hell do you think you are, you punk?" "Oh, what the hell? Bachan, it's me," said Naruto. Tsunade's eyes widened. "No, Naruto? You're back." "Of course I'm back. Why wouldn't I be?" "That seriously hurts, you know," said Naruto, clutching his head. As Naruto got up, and that is when Tsunade reacted. "Wait, what? Why were you doing things like that?" "Wait, where is Jiraiya?" As something clicked inside Tsunade's head as Jiraiya stood inside the door. "Wait, Hime, before you do anything," as Tsunade stomped towards Jiraiya and punched him, sending him into a comatose state. "You damn pervert. What the hell have you done to the kid?" "He didn't do anything. If anything, he brought out my hidden secret after discovering it." "What secret?" "I like older women. Like older ones. Like you." As Tsunade's eyes widened, as her jaw hung low, Shizune was even shocked that she dropped Tauntaun on the ground. "Sorry, Tauntaun. It's just, wow, I did not knew about this." Listen to this, Tsunade-sama. "I'm gonna leave you two to sort things out. Oh, and look at that, Jiraiya-sama needs some assistance." And so Shizune took Jiraiya, more like dragged him, and then the two of them went away, leaving Tsunade as well as Naruto alone. As Naruto raised an eyebrow and smirked. "What do you say, Hime?" "Stop saying that! I'm old enough to be your what? Do you think I mind?" As Tsunade flushed. You're an idiot. You know that?" "Hey, but I'm your idiot." "No, you're not." And so, fast forward to the night, we see Tsunade found herself dressed up and in a high-end hotel of Konoha with Naruto, as both of them were enjoying dinner, as well as some expensive steak. As after that, she did not remember much, but until the next morning when she woke up, she was on a bed, way too much comfortable, and was snuggling to someone. As she looked up, it was Naruto, who was sleeping peacefully while hugging her. Tsunade's jaw dropped low to the ground. Her mind was racing, but once Naruto got up, it was at ease as Naruto grabbed both sides of her face and kissed her. "Naruto, this is not right. I'm old enough to. Do you think I care, Hime? I don't regret of my this side being out now. But what about those of your age? The girls who like you? I don't care. If they have a right to like me, I have a right to like you." As Naruto then kissed her again, and again, and again. "You're making this hard for me. You know what else is hard?" As Naruto was bonked on the head as Tsunade grabbed her clothes and was, well, getting out of bed. As Naruto grabbed her and then dragged her within. As now we see Jiraiya, now within a bar known as the Broken Kunai, was drinking. "Oh, hey Jiraiya-sama, I did not know you were back," said Kakashi and the others. "Is Naruto back as well?" "Yeah, he's back. Where is he?" "He's busy right now," said Jiraiya with a serious expression. As the others shrugged, knowing that if he was busy, he would, well, meet them if he wasn't. So, once they left Jiraiya's side, You lucky bastard. If only I would have been this bold, I would have been able to back Tsunade. You win this time, Naruto. You seriously do. And not like it's my style to settle down your way. But my question is, just how far you're willing to go. And so now we see it was official for Naruto and Tsunade, as Sakura Haruno we see was walking currently towards the Hokage office with some notes in her hand. As she slammed open the door of the Hokage's office where her sensei was waiting, she said, "Sensei, I brought in the notes that you requested a week ago. It took me it took me a whole week to sort them out, but I got them read." But that is when she froze and saw that on the desk of the Hokage was seated a blonde-haired teen, similar to her age, and on her lap was seated Tsunade, who was blushing well in a deep tongue-tied kiss. As Naruto looked towards her and broke the kiss and said, "Oh, hey, Sakura-chan, how are you doing?" As that is when he was bonked on the head. "Baka! Oh, Sakura? What are you doing here? I was here to bring you these notes. Who is this?" said Sakura as a blush crept on her face, seeing her sensei in this state with a man half her age. That is when it clicked in her mind. No one else said that to her aside from only Naruto? Is that really you? Yeah, it's me. Been a long time, huh? What are you doing here, you idiot? And kissing Sensei? As Tsunade blushed. Yeah, I'm dating her. And Sakura literally looked like she froze and her mind shut down. And then she passed out. And once she woke up, she had an IV drip connected to her arm and was laying on the bed. "Oh, Sensei. You see, I had this weird dream. Me and Naruto were dating and he was back and an idiot. Much more bigger than he left. Well, that wasn't a lie. Him and I are really dating now." As Tsunade blushed. "Yes, unfortunately that is the truth. Don't judge me, Sakura, okay? It's this idiot's fault." As Naruto then said, "Hey, I prefer older women." As Sakura passed out again, and rightfully so. As now we have a time skip of the evening when we see Sakura, still in hospital recovering from the shock, was visited by the others, even Hinata. As after finding out about this, Hinata bolted from the hospital room and arrived at the apartment of Naruto, where she saw Naruto and Tsunade currently busy, until Naruto arrived outside tying a towel around his waist. "Oh, hey Hinata, what are you doing here, Naruto? Is this true that you're..." And yeah, it is. I was gonna make it official in front of everyone, but why are you here, Hinata? As Hinata sighed and smiled, "I'm happy for you. I just wanted you to know that." "Okay. Thank you, Hinata. You really are a great friend." And after that, we see Hinata left and was comforted by Kiba, nonetheless, her own teammate. And lo and behold, the two of them began to even date and were a perfect match for one another. And even Akamaru was happy for them. That is until a week later when Kiba, gathering his nerves, arrived outside of his mother's room, where he heard some rocking sounds. And once the door flung open, he found something that downright shocked him and traumatized him. On the bed was Naruto, his best friend, his rival, and his mother. And both of them were banging. Mother, what the hell are you doing?" As Tsuzumi flushed, as well as Naruto. As Naruto said, "What the hell, Kiba? Not before you enter. Close the door and get out." As Kiba, with a shock-filled expression, did so, and after a few moments, both of them dressed came out. As Naruto then said, "I'll see you later, Tsuzumi-chan," with a wink in his eye, as Tsuzumi blushed. "Nope, you're not going anywhere. I'm not gonna be left here cleaning up this mess, Naruto." "What the hell is wrong with you? Especially you, Naruto. That's my mom." "Hey, things escalated, okay? I did not knew that I would see her like this, you know?" "What do you mean even by that? I like older women." "Yeah, I found him and Tsunade-sama smooching in the office. And I thought it was kind of hot. And then, after seeing the look, yeah, I kind of persuaded her." It was fun. As in front of both of them, we see Kiba stumbled, as it was Akamaru who made sure that he didn't fall down. Thanks, Hakamaru. I don't know how to process this. It's easy. Think of me as your stepdad. No, you're my friend. How can you do this to me? I didn't mean to do this. I mean, hey, look at the bright side, Kiba. You got Hinata. And not only that, your mom is happy. You're right about that, but still, he's half your age. He's my age. You think in Shinobi world age matters? If you're 13, you're considered an adult. And I'm 17 right now. You know that? Yeah, but still. Don't worry about small stuff, Kiba. And besides, I'll make her happy. I'll make sure of that. Naruto turned towards Tsuzumi and winked again, causing her to blush. As that is when we see Kurimaru then arrived. What is the commotion going on here? Nothing at all. I see. And so, Kurimaru left. Is Kurimaru okay with this? Yes, he is. As Akamaru arrived in front of Naruto and growled a bit, because he too was not pleased with this. Oh, come on, Akamaru. How about we set you up with a female dog? What do you say, huh? As Akamaru whimpered and had his tongue out while his tail wagged. You dirty dog. I know you had it in you, Akamaru. How could you? We okay with this? Hey, you're happy, he's happy, she's happy, I'm happy. Why can't you all be happy? And so in the end, now we see Kiba sitting in front of his friends in a Kamichi restaurant. As Hinata was comforting him, as Kiba was crying. And you know what he said? Why can't we all be happy? I mean, I saw him banging my mom. Do you know how traumatizing that is? If you want, I can, erase your memories of that. No, I want them to be etched into my mind because I'm gonna kill Naruto. You don't have to, Kiba. I mean, if he makes her happy, then isn't it fine? You said to yourself that your mother has been quite strong for your sake and your sister's sake, for whole clan's sake. Maybe it's time for her to enjoy some of her life. If you say so, Hinata-chan. As Sakura then said, wait, he's two-timing then on your mother and the Hokage. And so now we see Kiba and the others arrive in front of Tsunade, as Naruto was there, but not alone. He was with Tsuzumi as well. And they were all shocked as Kiba was traumatized this time and passed out cold foaming from his mouth, as Hinata was trying her best to make sure that Kiba doesn't pass away to the next life, because both have found just love in one another now. As Sakura slapped across Naruto's face from both sides, turning it bright red. Why are you hitting me? Said Naruto as he was on the ground. Because you're two-timing, and you're okay with this? He's not two-timing. Technically, he's in a CRA because he's the last Uzumaki. So, him being a clan head as well as an Uzumaki, and in CRA, he's allowed to have more than one wives. I'm the one who basically allowed this because, as Tsunade blushed looking away, he's an animal and too hard for me to control all on my own. As Naruto smirked, while Sakura as well as Ino and Hinata blushed as well, bright red, because they realized what Tsunade has said. The boys took it some time to understand, but in the end they were able to realize it as well, what their Kage has meant. And besides, it's my private life, and so is Tsuzumi's. What does it have to do with any of you? Yeah, what does it have to do with any of you? We can do whatever we want, we're adults here. All of us, at least now. And so, all of them left. Kiba, it took him quite hard to get over it. But in the end, he did. As now we see time begin to pass by as Naruto and the others were able to find out about Sasuke and his whereabouts. So they were sent on a mission. And once Naruto and Sasuke came face to face, Naruto looked towards Sakura and said, seriously, Sakura-chan, you can do so much better than this. What do you mean by that, Naruto? I mean, look at this. He looks like a girl ready to be banged, and he pretty much sleeps with Orochimaru being banged by him. As Sakura blushed while Orochimaru as well as Sasuke gagged. What the hell are you on about, kid? I mean, Orochimaru, everyone is already aware. You're pretty much like a pedophile. Because you said that, I want Sasuke, when you took him. I didn't mean it like that. Why are you twisting my own words against me? But you didn't like him? I did, but not in that way. As Sasuke blushed but looked away. See, he's blushing. Which means he's gay. He doesn't even like girls. You can do so much better than that. Hey, not that I mind Sasuke, but Please, stop breaking her heart and tell her clear to her face, I'm not gay, Naruto. And it's because of you that this misunderstanding is happening. But you're blushing. Maybe you don't even know yourself. Naruto was taught no jutsuing them, but in a different way this time around. As Sasuke was now questioning his own sexuality as well as getting away from Orochimaru. Orochimaru, he did not want to be considered a pedophile, so he just left, bolted, ran to the other side into the sunset. If anything he hated considered being a child lover or something like that. While Sasuke, he was confused as hell, in a deep state of thinking of something brand new, while Sakura and Naruto brought him back. And now he was in a prison as Naruto stood there and slapped the ass of Tsunade. See, Hime? Simple as that. And he was bonked on the head so hard that he was passed out cold. As Jiraiya then said, Jingle physics are okay here. As he noted that down, as Kakashi then said, she's gonna kill you if you find out about this. Don't you want the next Ijutsu tactics? As Kakashi's eyes went, no, I would love to have them. What's the plot of it? It's a secret. Because you're witnessing it and will be a part of it. As Kakashi, at that time, was more than happy in his whole life. Because he knew that if he died tonight, he would die a happy man. Because he was now being a character in his own favorite book. While on the other side, he realized who could be the protagonist of this Ijutsu tactics. They were staring at him right now. As this was going on, we see, on Naruto's suggestion, Lee as well as Sakura went out. And because of that, both of them worked out great. Even though Lee went a little bit extreme, Sakura was there to correct him, and she too was happy this time around. Naruto saw the business potential in it and opened a small shop. It was, Love and Counsel, or as it was called. Naruto was able to counsel a lot of couples such as Asuma as well as Kurenai, even Anko and Iruka, his own sensei and brother-like figure, and even some of the civilians. And in this way, Naruto was able to change his reputation from the Hades Jinchuriki into someone who was respected for, reinforcing marriages as well as rekindling old flames, while also juggling between being a shinobi and as well as dating two of the strongest women and sending letters to the third one until she arrived with a letter proposition. And Naruto, he being the pervert and trained by the super pervert, took them to bed. And by the next morning, the three of them were satisfied and had a smile on their face. And Naruto, he looked like he could go even for more, because that was a beast of a man, ready for anything. Both sorts of action. Wiggling eyebrows emote inserted, like Jiraiya. As now we see, Eva and Kumo were jealous because Kiri, Suna, and Konoha had formed an alliance, a political one at that, because Shikamaru and Temari has worked out earlier because of Naruto, because he was able to tell that both of them had spark in them, and they went on a date and it was a done deal, then and there. And besides, Gaara and Naruto were friends. As the Akatsuki, they were wary of Naruto because he was able to scare Orochimaru so much so that he has gone deep underground into hiding. Some said he has gone insane, trying to claim that he was not a pedophile. Then, he was chased one after the other village because he was seen as an insane pedophile who claimed that he wasn't. Who does that? As for Sasuke, he was still seated in the prison, trying to confront his own demons about his sexuality. Did he like dudes? Or did he like girls? He never thought about it. Naruto had truly broken him. As the Akatsuki then said, rubbing their temples, we did not anticipate this. Said their leader, Pain. Our enemy, Naruto Uzumaki, he's quite strong. Not only that, he's really good. I think we should go and see for ourselves, Pain. Said none other than Conan. I think we should impersonate as a couple and go there. Conan is right. Then we leave this to you two. And so both of them met. And once they returned, or more like never returned, both of them were planning their wedding. Because Naruto was able to work their magic and extract the information about the Akatsuki. Now, Zetsu, he knew he had to do something because two of his big heavy hitters were just taken from the, well, team. And not only that, they already blurted out everything to the enemies. Because Naruto now holded a lot of power in the elemental nations, he was able to easily call for a Kage summit, in which 3 of the villages voted for what he was saying, while the 2, they took some time, but Naruto, being the sweet tongue as he was now, was able to convince them easily. As this was going on, we see Zetsu was given a call by Kaguya. My son, I have found a way. Over the course of thousands of years, I have been sealed here to gather chakra and how to open the seal. But all I need is a sacrifice and a seal matrix to make sure that I will be able to switch places with them. So all I need to do is sacrifice some people to take your place. Yes. And so he gathered the Akatsuki members, all of them. Itachi, being a genius, was able to see and escaped, while the rest, they arrived and were now standing in a seal matrix. Zetsu claimed that it was to power them up, to increase their strength, to make sure that what they have lost would not affect them. But what his intentions were revealed when they all vanished and were now in the heavy burdened seal made by the Saint of the Sixth Path himself. But standing instead of them back in Earth was Kaguya Otsutsuki. And once she arrived into the Kage Summit, trying to declare the war on the elemental nation, Naruto's gaze met her, and her gaze met his. Naruto immediately smirked and walked towards her. My, oh my. Consider me surrendered already. If this is the beauty I'm fighting, then yeah, I'd rather surrender. What are you talking about? Said Kaguya as her eyes blinked a little bit too fast. You look like an angel descended from heaven, my lady. What is your name? Kaguya Otsutsuki. Said Kaguya as her eyes went. She was stuttering? She really was stuttering. Was this boy getting to her? As Naruto then said, you look like a heavenly angel, my lady. Beautiful. Truly mesmerizing. Like the rest of my soon-to-be wives. As the 3 other ladies blushed, as Kaguya was too busy being flattened by something that she did not anticipate it, ever. She began to blush. Oh, you're too young for that. You know that? I don't care about the age. Because to me, age is just a number. Especially if it is more than mine. And I like what I see in front of me. You look like a timeless beauty in your own right, my lady. And I'll be truly honored if you, instead of fighting, take my hand and allow me to take you on a date of your life. Mother, we're here to declare war, not to indulge in whatever this is, said Zetsu. No, son. What could go wrong? Maybe the war can wait a day. Kaguya was confused herself why she said that. But once it was said and done, we see that Kaguya woke up next day, her hair messed up. Lying next to her was Naruto Uzumaki under the sheets, and she had kissed and placed lip marks across his face. What do you think, Hime? As Kaguya turned crimson red. As watching this from outside was Zetsu, as he looked like that he was foaming from his mouth. What in the hell is going on here? Did our mother got just bagged and banged by this Naruto Uzumaki? I'm gonna kill that bastard, said the black one. As Black and White Zetsu agreed that they need to kill Naruto Uzumaki and wake their mother up. So they tried to attack, but Kaguya told him not to. And Naruto even married the 4 of them because he reached at the age of 18 now. Well, consider me your stepdad now, Kiba. As well as you, Zetsu. As Zetsu was rolling on the ground. No, not like this. I would never admit to this. Zetsu, behave. And besides, Naruto-kun is right. Instead of fighting, maybe I should see for myself if these people are even worth taking the chakra from. And besides, aren't you happy that your mother found her happiness after such a long time? Geez, why do young people always get mad when we get happy? They don't just understand your beauty, as well as your heart, like I do. As the 4 of his girls blushed, all of them, as Kiba then said, while crying tears. I lost my mom. You have me, Kiba. As Akamaru yipped. As Naruto said, Akamaru, I haven't forgotten my promise. And wagging his tail, Akamaru left towards Naruto. Because he was gonna get his own mate soon. See, even Akamaru left me. Kiba, we'll talk about this later, okay? How about for the time being, you and I go on a date? Really? Because that is the only thing that would cheer me up, Hime. And so both of them left. The whole elemental nation was confused, literally scratching their head. As well as Oniki then said, how in the hell did this kid turn a destructive and war-like situation into a romance thing? It's official, we're living in a romance novel, and the protagonist is the kid, said Oniki. As that is when Jiraiya arrived, as he shedded tears of pure joy and pride. It seems like you're hurt, Jiraiya. I would be if a kid half my age took away someone I loved. No, that is something that I created. I trained him, I brought out his secret hidden talents. And I'm proud of it. And it's not like my style of, settling down and whatnot. And that is why I'm happy that Naruto did. And Tsunade and the others, they're happy. It's not what I expected, but hey, at least there is peace now. Hopefully. Yes. Because the mother of all chakra is married to that boy. How in the hell are we even supposed to fight? Because if we declare war on him, she's gonna destroy us. You better not, Oniki, said Kaguya as her eyes narrowed. And Oniki shivered and shat his pants immediately then and there because he realized if he did something, even as much as he blared at Naruto, he and his whole village would be wiped out clean from the surface of the earth itself. And so in this way, Naruto had 4 baddies that he backed as well as the peace that he established in his own way. Sakura was happy, Naruto was happy, Hinata and Kiba were happy, Tsunade as well as Tsumi, Kaguya as well as Mei were happy as well. Orochimaru was still hiding because he had now pedophile charges across the whole elemental nation because he himself blurted this out and now he was a reported offender. In the meantime, Sasuke was still considering whether he liked dudes or liked girls, because this really had broken him and he couldn't decide on his own. Itachi rubbed his temples, but at least was happy that his brother was not causing trouble anymore. And he himself was now soon going to find someone to settle down, because he realized that his brother, he was confused because he couldn't decide and he couldn't settle down and continue the clan, but he had to. As in this way, the shinobi world was saved and nobody died. As this is where I'm going to be leaving the story off, guys. I hope you enjoyed this fun. If you did, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel and follow me on my Apollo channel as well. As this is it for the day. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.